it's time to use my something special, my mom's journal. I'm going to use a deconstructed privacy envelope, wrapping paper. I still have a little bit of that napkin left. I have my Edith Holden pages that have been printed with the lavender and pink ink saver from Dear Julie Julie. And we've got little bits of lace. Let's get to it. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Today I'm going to make my journal card. And for the base, when we were doing the drawing, I drew something special, which is the journal that I had that was my mom's. Okay, so I have my little bits of lace. I'm going to put it over here for right now. I have the privacy envelope. You saw the wrapping paper, but I have already cut pieces out of the wrapping paper. I have this piece of my mom's journal, and then I can put the rest of it back in the in the box. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to cut a journaling card out of what's left of this page. Okay. So that, and then we'll go ahead and come over here. Okay. We're going to be leaving, we're going to round the edges eventually. But we're going to be leaving it this size, and we are going to make it a journaling card. Okay, so I always need larger journaling cards. So yeah. So here I have the Edith Holden piece, and I'm going to go ahead and just trim it down just that little bit. And I showed you or told you how I printed this in the video where I talked about using the ink saver. This was the kit, one of the kits. Actually, the VIPs this last time ended up with 2 kits because I made a kit that was so big that I ended up cutting it and making it smaller. So I think I want to make it just a little bit smaller. So we're going to take, again, from that same side. We'll grab some from that side, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and there it is. Okay, so if I go around it, I think if we cut it right between Pipit and Red Wing. So this is an actual Edith Holden page, and then I put it through the printer and I printed the ink saver digital right on top of it. Okay, and it works out amazing. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to be making a layered journaling card. I'm going to go ahead and add this Edith Holden page. So this is from the back of the book. This particular page is from the back of the Edith Holden book. Okay, so put this on the privacy envelope. We've used this a couple of times in the journal, and this will give me a chance to layer it. You know what? I don't have to, I was going to say I could use some fancy scissors, but I don't know where the decal edge ones are. So I'm going to put that on my list of things to find, because this would have been a good place for that. I could have ripped around it, but it's such a small space that I've left. So just using the privacy envelope to layer. That's my favorite thing to use of junk. My favorite junk to use is the privacy envelope. Deconstructed privacy envelope. I like the decorations or the pages that are on the inside. So here we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go around the outside and around the corners. We've used a privacy envelope as one of the things that we needed to use. Okay, now I have these words, which I think are just going to be amazing on here. Just have to decide where I want to put it. I think I want it down here. Okay, so we can go ahead and put these on. And then we'll come over and lay this down. And look, we didn't go, oh, I thought I went all the way to the edge. I missed some. So, folding it back, putting the glue on it, and laying it down. Okay, so we added our second to last piece of napkin here on our journaling card. That is our second to last piece of regular napkin. I still have a whole ply of the napkin. Oh, I like that. Okay, so there's that. And then we have from the wrapping paper, I had cut out the butterflies. So I think that they will be fun in here, and they also help bring out more of the yellow, which is kind of what I really liked for my garden journal. I like a lot of color, but I like yellow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this butterfly here. And this one here. So this again is from the wrapping paper, and I cut out the butterflies, okay, from the wrapping paper. I've also cut out a bunch of the roses, and I still have those that I can use. So this is a journaling card. So I'm going to want to add some journaling space to the back of it as well. I think we'll go off just a little bit here, since we went a little bit off on the right, or we went all the way to the side. I did not get the antennas. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And so I have, I have one of the address pages, which is part of my kit. We had an address book in my 18 items. And so I can use that for the back. That will give me a place to write and actually make it a true journaling card. I love it. Okay. Let me go ahead and put it down all the way around. And then we'll cut around the outside. Okay. Okay, there we go. Look at. Okay, let's make sure this is gonna stay down. And I'm gonna go ahead and sew around this. We haven't sewn in the last few days, but we'll go ahead and do that. So there it is, and this is going to be my journaling card. I went ahead and left the messy string there. I actually really like the way this turned out. And so while we're here, I think we can go ahead and make a little journaling card out of this one from the part that I actually had used. And we can go ahead and put this down. That'll give me another card, you know, so that we don't have any waste. We can have a little journaling card too, and have that ready to go somewhere in the journal. I'm sure we have some place that needs a small little card like this. We're going to go ahead and round the corners. This is the We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder. Okay. So that gives us that. So, for other things to do with the journaling, with my mom's journal, obviously we can go ahead, come in to, well, maybe not obviously, but we can come into where the binding is, and we can cut that, and that will give me a couple of pages, okay, that I can add to a journal. And I'm excited to have that page right there. You know, we do need some pages. So, okay. So, and we can go ahead and, for now, this can just get, well, I think I want to use this as journaling pages. Places to write about the garden, the plants, and so I'm going to go ahead and add one of these stamps that we're trying to use up. Okay. And I think we'll go ahead and I did punch out some hearts out of the wrapping paper and then out of the, I punched out 3 different sizes. So we'll go ahead and put a heart. Okay, and let's see, we have, this is from, I love this. I love these numbers. This is from the map book. So that was one of the things that I picked to use was maps. And I can just add that as an edge right here to the edge of my page. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and add that also. Usually I would put this up through that paper, but because the paper is numbers, I don't want to lose the numbers, so I'm going to go right up to the edge of that paper. Okay. And yeah, so I love that. We have okay. So a page using the the digital, no, well, this is using the, I'm sorry, you guys, still not feeling well. This is from the Far Away Digital, and I cut the minis and made stamps and then added this. So that gives me a page to add into the journal, because that's the one thing is I still do need some pages. So remember back when we did here's the hummingbird page, and I'm going to go ahead and glue, oh, it is glued down, very good. And this side is ready, so that's a page I'm going to get to add into the journal. This is from the Woodland Hummingbird. These are the large tags, and I printed them as 5 thumbnails. Okay, so that is ready to go in the journal. And let's see. Okay, we have this one. This one gives me some grid, which I love, and some pockets. This one also will see that I should have used that Edith Holden across here, huh? Okay, so this is another page that I did the printing of the digital on the page. There's a whole video where I showed you how to print digitals on the page. I put it, it's in the Dear Julie Julie Crafty community. It's in there so that you can check it out there. And let's see, looking for the little box of leftovers. Okay. Ooh, I like this. I think we can do something with this. Is out of off an Edith Holden page too. So we at least got those ready. I'm going to be looking for a piece to be able to go across. But I think this will make a nice, should we do a belly band? It's the right size. And then it could hold our journaling card. Except I really need the journaling space. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And okay. Okay, so journaling cards. And then also remember, if it's, if you want it to be lighter, we could go ahead and add the napkin over the top and have it be a lighter. And then we could, you know what? Because we could write on that. That way we can write on both sides. I like that. Okay, so I have the embossed part of the napkin. Look how nice that looks on there. You can still see the image through it. We've just muted it by adding a napkin on top. So if you have something that is just too, you just gave me an idea. I have a Helen Steiner Rice book, and the flowers are just, they're crazy. They're purple and fluorescent orange. Like fluorescent purple and fluorescent orange. And I'm like, this is so cool, but this is not so cool. Even me who loves fluorescent stuff. The hot pink and the like highlighter color. I love highlighter colors. Okay, so there we go. I love it. I love it. Okay, so yeah, so another idea that I had for a journaling card, and this would be for like for a mass make. And again, I would bring out that the address label book. I mean the address book. And go ahead and I will be putting it on the backs of all these. And yeah, so that is, and then that will give me great journaling cards. These are paint chips. And remember, I got a whole bunch of paint chips when the True Value hardware was going out of business and the Ace hardware was coming in. Okay, so I'm wondering if I should put something on here, like the cucumbers. You know, do you guys know that cucumbers, if you let a cucumber get all the way ripe and then overripe, that supposedly the vine stops bearing because it's done its job. It's made a cucumber that's gonna have seeds. So it's really important, even if you don't have anything to do with your cucumbers, you get them off the vine. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put that the cucumber right here. It gives me a cucumber page in my journal. I like it. I have not gotten a very good watermelon yet out of my garden. We got 5 cute cantaloupes, though they were small. They were like this big. They were so good. So good. So yeah, so that gives me cucumber. I can use digitals. That's from one of the one sheets that we're doing right now. So that gives me cucumber. Let's see. Oh, the basket of potatoes. my potatoes have done really, really well. I haven't grown any grapes or any type of like blueberries or anything. I did grow strawberries. So I'll be putting these all in. And yeah, so this is your second one sheet that you get. This is the first one sheet that you get if you are a winner at one of the live videos, or if I do a one sheet giveaway. We have a new one sheet each month for a total of 12 for the year. And yeah, so okay. So I gave you some journaling card ideas. This is the one that I made. Remember, I needed to use 3 items from my kit that is 18 junk items. And so I used privacy envelope, I used the wrapping paper, and I used a piece of the napkin. I did use my privacy envelope. I deconstructed it so that I could get to the image on the inside. I did sew around it, and I added the address page to the back from the address book that is part of my kit. I showed you that you can take a journal apart that you have. Okay, my mom had written in several pages of the journal. Okay, she wrote in several pages, and I'm keeping that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a journal that has all the parts of all the journals, because they all have some, but not all done. So, so that we don't lose that. And yeah, so there you go. Using my something special, which was my mom's journal, and making a journaling card. Okay, I hope you guys are staying warm, and I hope you have an amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.